Hello, my name is Julio Garcia Jr. Today's date is 9/29 of 2021, and today I will be showing you my attempt for a grade letter B in the CIRC02 Arduino project. Now this is just a slight change of the previous previous attempt. As we can see, our LED pin arrays is pretty much the same. Our setup is all the same. We scroll down and we go to these functions that we had mentioned earlier. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 different functions that do different things. In the current setup of the Arduino, we have one after another, no loop. That means when we type out our code, it is extensively long, and we have to continuously type for each LED pin what we want it to do. Now, if we go ahead and hit // that turns the first function into a comment that is no longer running. And we go down and we hit space to blank that out. Now our one after another loop function is active. All this means is that it does the same thing as the previous loop, but with less writing. We're going to go ahead and scroll down. See, this is the first function. Look at all that writing. And we scroll down and we get to the one after another loop. And we can see there's a lot less writing in comparison. I'll show you right now. Right here we have, with including the comments, we can see how much writing that is. So not as much. And then we have open over here, the other one, the attempt for the grade letter C. And we can see all the writing that we had to do for that one. But let's get back here and I can break down what this particular function loop does. Now, for this code, we can see that the delay time is also in 100 milliseconds, and the delay time is active, is the pause in between the LEDs. For integer I, we use 0, and we're going to do pretty much the same thing that we did up top with our array, where I is less than 7, I++, LED pin I, high. And that means that our pin will turn on high. And the delay time, after the set amount of delay time, which is 100 milliseconds, it will turn on, and it will repeat. Once that function hits 7, I equals 7, once I is equal to less than 7, correction, then it will go ahead and write the next function. For integer I equals 7, I is greater than 0, I minus minus. So at that point, instead of adding, we are subtracting. So integer I here is equal to 7, so we subtract 1 and then another, all the way down back to 0. And we have LED pin I low. Turns off each LED or LED I until we get back down to 0. And it does this up and down. Pretty much all of this is just a condensed version of our previous code. And we can back up and we can see once we hit the compiler and the upload button at the top, upload, it does pretty much the same thing as the previous code, but the writing is a lot more simpler, a lot more cleaner, and a lot easier to do. Thank you very much for watching.